Hello? Did is anyone gonna Hello? Wait a minute. Alright then, alright then, it's good, it's good. Alright then, the last two. They're loading now, they're staying on the channel. I got my message through them. That's good enough for me. I'll still answer questions here for everyone, so I guess you could consider this part 3. But for now, we're just gonna make it chill. I'm I I am glad that those in those last 2 live streams, you all did show support, and I am happy. But I gotta blow my nose real quick. I'm gonna mute real quick. To anyone who joined that's new, I had to blow my nose real quick. But okay. This is the 3rd live. I hope nothing happens again. Because if it did, I'd be maybe a little bit mad. But I guess through this, we're just gonna keep answering questions all we can, because hey, at least I got up to like if I combine 2 of the lives together, I think I almost got an hour. Almost. What's this one? This part 2? Oh yeah, that's part 2. I gotta. Almost. We're gonna make that one public real quick. And while the first one's still loading, part 2 got uploaded, so thank you. I prefer the term puppets since they're not really stuffed with stuffing. They're made with pipe cleaners. Alright then, 10 people are here, so the 10 people who are here, you could feel free to ask anything. If you saw the other live streams, then that kid that kid 1370, I'm just Jay kidding again. Good. Well, I'm glad you're a fan. Thanks, Sam. Samkus World. I butcher so many names. What is wrong with me? This is gonna be a real problem in my future. I can tell. Yeah, a real problem for me. Okay. Hopefully. What? Why did I just yawn? What the heck? Well, I'm glad you think that. I am glad you think that. I mean, maybe I could do what Todd McFarlane did and just, also make a toy company while I'm at it. All right then. Okay, for some reason, on my phone it says 4 people are in here, but on my iPad's saying 8 are here, so the oh, so now my 20 what the heck? I just looked away for a second! I just looked away! In this style, okay, this year I've made so far 9 or 20 from what I counted, but if I put them all together, I think I'm almost up to 30. I could be wrong, like, maybe after the live. Okay, okay, if you mean just in general, like, with the pipe cleaners as a whole, um, then yeah, I only have 30 so far, but customs overall, that's a I don't even think I can count that. Since, like, I had to get rid of most of mine because, I had to sell them to Finaxa. I did keep some of the paper ones, though, for memory, since, like, those are too special to me. But the newer ones stay in where they used to go. Just how did the pink one and the green pick a baby of except I know organic, but how? Well, I mean, for Fletcher and Curly, answer your question, okay. The way they made Donnie was I can't really explain how reproduction works on this live stream. I know it's not made for kids, but I can't explain that well. Well, I mean, okay, they are robots, yes, but like they're techno organic, so those organic parts kind of like help make the reproduction, if you all know how reproduction works, since I don't feel comfortable saying how it happens, if you even know, like, just I don't know where I'm going off of this, but like, yeah, that's the best way I can explain how they do it. It just works normally of how any organic thing can reproduce. Okay, to answer your question, how long does it take to make them? Back then it was paper. Sorry. Back then with back then when it was paper, gosh. Okay, when I first started making paper, it only took an hour and a half to make them. Over time, it started going up to 3 hours to almost a day. Now it takes me almost a week or just a day and a half just to make these guys now. I do have help, thank you very much. Yeah, I go way more into detail now when I make them, so that's why they probably take very long. Okay. I do have more help, thank you very much. Oh gosh. Okay. No, I know you are, but still, I have plenty of help that I need. I think you're the one who needs help. I just talked to what is wrong with me? I actually do need help. Wow. Thank you. I think of the people who say this is cool. I am glad to use the new ones for when the series for when I start making it. I mean, I do have an idea for the next episode with these guys. But while I'm at it, would you get okay to the people who are new and don't know who these guys are? Okay. I made two videos just explaining a lore for this series. So if anyone's interested, would you like? Okay, if anyone's interested, would you like to know all these characters' names? I'll have to get the ones that are still in the drawer. And to answer your question, how do I make it? I mean, my friend Super Smash, and my other Mason, I believe, Ultima, so a little bit like I. d- They always wanted me to use pipe cleaners to start making my stuff, so eventually I got Vanaxa gave me a hot glue gun, and I just started using it from there. So yeah, I make these guys with pipe cleaner, felt, and hot glue. Just those three simple things. If you know who Super Smash is, you know that he's very popular for his puppets. You should not be doing. I get with your wife. She's so small compared to him. I actually gotta make a new one for her. That's actually. Yes, yes, I am. Super Smash Productions. Yes. Yeah. Do I have some more? No. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't know why. It's just like seeing them with the newer puppets seems kind of weird since okay, these old ones they're kind of falling apart now and they're kind of flat. Compared to these, they're 3D and they're more sturdy. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot to remake, but I'm willing to go through the challenge before July hits, of course. Oh gosh. Okay, one person's in here. Okay, we're about to reach 14 minutes. Come on. Don't don't you dare disconnect on me. Yeah, I'm there. Wow, so 0 people. Alright then. Any uh, do you all want to know the names or Nah, I'm just gonna get back. Alright then, it's officially been an hour since I started the last live stream, and I've been doing this for an hour. So that's good at least. You know, today has been very nice though, I will admit. The heck? Oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh yeah, I forgot it's gonna flood tonight. I don't mean like flood like that, by the way. No, 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 no. Like no, no, no. It's just like I think gonna be a lot of rain to the point like the streets are just gonna get flooded. I don't think the houses. No, 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 no. Any other questions? The live's been going on for 15 minutes, so. Okay. Do you guys just get the thought, like, like, you could just do anything you want if you truly know what you're doing? I know I said something random, it's just, I kinda get that thought a lot. Kinda wish maybe I should. Okay, you know what? No, no, no. I'll just explain. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. I'll explain the characters in a different live. Okay, okay, 5 people are here. Hello. The live's about to turn 20 minutes long. Well, this one at least. That one's still loading. Like, that's kind of bad since I kind of needed to get uploaded, so that way this whole thing wasn't for nothing. The other one stayed, which is good, but come on. It's like 25 minutes. Oh yeah, since Sword Organic's turning 6 years old this year, Huskers is going to be turning 3 years old. I just realized that. Oh yeah, wait. If most of you do know, I do have a comic book character that I'm currently trying to make called Miss Terrific Fox. I did actually make a puppet of her. This was actually my first attempt at making a plushie in this new form, or the puppet. Sorry, a puppet in this sort of form. It's definitely very stiff, but like this was my first attempt, and like it is still fun to play with. So yeah, I, I forgot to show that to like I'm. I know this is Zord organic related, but like I figure I show this just like just to talk about some things since no one in chat's really saying anything. Gosh, I'm doing it. Hello, is is anyone there? Hi, Abby. Okay. Hi. This this is my third live since I've had to restart it. The Thank you, thank you. But this is my third live. I had to restart almost 2 times. The first one was me just explaining lore about this series. Well, at least enough background for you all to understand their background, where they all come from. But yeah. Thinking about it, maybe it wasn't enough, and maybe you all maybe could still be confused. Just maybe just let me know if that one ever comes up. It's just that's enough of lore I can explain so far. Maybe I could have done more, like maybe explain how the show goes on, like since that's actually what real lore is about talking about. So I hope what I said was enough for y'all to understand the first live. But yeah, that's just You know what? Maybe I'll just show off the characters anyway. Just to just to blow off some time. All right. Then. We have okay. We have the main boy himself, the one I consider the face of Zord Organic as a whole, Air Slash. Air Slash is what you could say the leader of this group. He's the Optimus Prime. He's the Red Ranger, to say. But I will admit, he does have a bit of stubbornness, which is clearly seen through the first Organic movie. And he, I he learns to appreciate his team more and treat them more as his family as he goes on. Because I guess I'll just point this out now. Air Slash never really knew his mother like that. Like his mother died at like in a very young age, so the only person to really raise him was well his father, Beak, which I will remake soon in the near future. I just cannot right now in this moment. But yeah, but yeah, hold on, sorry. But his father disappeared, leaving him as a teenager just to really defend for himself. But that's when he met sorry. But that's when he met Fletcher and Carly. They went on together and and they eventually met up with Raptor, which Raptor was definitely a bit of a troublemaker when it came to some things. But I mean, like when they first found him, he was like little. So yeah, that is our stuff so far. He's a stubborn but caring leader for his team, and to be honest, he is kind of my favorite one of all of them. Like, I would like to go more in depth about his character, but like, I I feel like the series can explain it for himself. But yeah, there's Air Slash. Now we have the Sonic in the group. I mean, he's literally blue like Sonic. But okay, Raptor is kind of is kind of like the cocky but like immature speedster in the group. He could sometimes go out of his way to cause trouble and maybe ruin the plan when it's needed and some things. But okay, to be fair, he is really the youngest, and like he never really knew anyone except these guys. So I can't really blame him for wanting to do all but yeah, Raptor loves to run a lot, like a lot, to the point where he's may have caused some accidents for himself. Yeah, so a chipped tooth right there. I think he's gonna lose a few more. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, like a damaged lip. So yeah, he's had a lot of accidents to say. Well, wait, no. I wouldn't say a lot since he just only has a chipped tooth and just a scarred lip. But yeah. So yeah, I hope you all really like me so far. I am very excited to meet all of you. Raptor, really? Sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but the new ones a bit have battle damage, which I guess what, yeah, this is just me going into detail about these characters now, but yeah, as you can see right here, Air Slash has a damaged lip right here. His crescent is chipped there too as well, because I guess, well, okay. These features are now added, like to say, like they got some of these during the war when they fought Shadow Fear and Web Control in the movie, but these two, however, their scars are actually very personal, which I will get into right now, actually. Oh no, this lab is about to be as almost longer than the first one. So, okay, if it stops here, then then me saying all this could be for nothing, which I hope it's not. But okay, to get on track, here is Carly. She is the caring and the heart of the group to say. Like, I know most female roles do that a lot in some cases, but for her it's special. And okay, her battle scars are okay. Okay, most of them were from okay, a little bit of them were from shower fear, like I like this chipped a plate on her back. And well, actually two scars here are very personal. So this huge bike mark, as you could see, was not from Shadow Fear. It was actually before she was even part of the team. This bite mark and this chip um mace tail t- sorry, I forgot what a patasaurus saurus main weapon's called again. I know it's called something, but it's just been a while. But okay, those two are caused by him. Okay, some lore that I will explain the series in a future episode, but I think you all deserve this just to see how it's played in action. But in this, okay, the reason she got this was because her first time meeting Fletcher, they were, like as any dinosaur would, like Fletcher was clearly trying to hunt her. So he takes a big bite mark through this and through her belly. So in response, she kind of swings this at him, causing to get his battle scars. So yeah, so clearly they did not like each other at first, but over time, when the team kind of grew, they grew that connection. As in the series, as you see, they eventually fall in love and have this little goober. So yeah, that is Carly. I was about to say Curly since I have two characters. I have a character named Curly from Huskers, and Carly, which is this Stegosaurus. Velociraptor. I know Air Slash is not a dinosaur, but he's a pterodactyl. All right, then now we have the muscles in the group to say. All right, then. Okay, we have the muscles in the group to say. The knuckles. This is Fletcher, the baryonyx. All right, then. As you can see, Fletcher doesn't have much scars on his body except his face. So, okay, I think you could already tell where he got these scars from. Definitely from her. So, I guess when, he was trying to take, a huge bite out of her to like, eat her, she swung her little tail at him, causing his two teeth right here to get knocked out and a huge scar on his mouth. For the damaged eye, he got that from the Shadow Fear War, which oh yeah, this too, I should say. Wait, actually, oh wait, no, sorry. He didn't get the damaged eye from the Shadow War. Curly Carly also gave this to him. I mean, as animals, you can't really blame him for wanting to attack, but like in the human side, that is a bit messed up. I will admit. But I was hungry. You know. Oh, I mean, hey, at least you're a dad now. But yeah, that's the depth for the main four. Now for the fifth one, the Special Ranger to say. I know this isn't really Power Rangers-esque. I mean, it's spirited Power Rangers, but we have Maru, the quiet, but also maybe a bit of sometimes of anger issues. Since I guess as the series goes on, he does get a bit more angrier, but he tries to make sure to stay calm. But okay, Maru is kind of the spiritual one in the group. He first met the gang through Air Slash, and like as well when the series in the original series, Air Slash and him had a huge bond. But okay, I try again what his character is. His character is like, he tries to keep everyone together, not to make sure they don't get into a fight. He's kind of third in charge to say, if you will. But he does understand the role that Air Slash has as a leader. So he understands that obviously. As you see, for his new look, the others didn't change much. Like, Raptor, he has more features like a colored belly, these on his wings, and a feathered tail, lays kind of sword, and a feather neck. Most of the others, they just have pretty much some battle damage on them and more detail on them, so they don't look plain looking and looking more organic. With Maru, however, I had to change a few things so he didn't look the same as the others, which okay, the others don't look the same to me at least, but like I can see if sorry. But okay. But okay, I changed his roller skates so like they look more organic and feetish. The feetish. That was weird. Sorry. But okay. He still keeps his roller skates since I could tell that was very important. Okay, honestly, all their backs are kind of very more detailed than the originals, which I guess after this I could show the difference between them all from the ones I remade so far at least. But okay. But okay, basically the only differences are his feet, the way his cannons are put in, and to say the brown spikes. The brown spikes are a lot. But yeah, this is Maru. So yeah, but that was Maru. Now for the newest character in the series. I just messed up everything. What is wrong with me? Okay, hold on. I gotta catch my breath after saying all that. But okay, 30 minutes. What the heck? Okay. Okay, this life cannot end. I've gone this far. But okay. This is Mary, the newest member of the group, to say the least. Mary, if you all don't know, this is Maurice's spirit, put into a new, Zord body. The reason how she got reincarnated, that'll be for the series to tell. But okay. But okay, from differences, her tail is longer and she's kind of the shy and feels like an outcast to the group. But as the series goes on, she will learn how to, to grow a connection with them and see them as, she's happy to be part of the team to say. Mary does not really want to be here though, since like she was meant to die. She died a long time ago, actually. So like she's thinking she should be dead, and she probably should be, but but she'll soon to understand the meaning of living in this new world. So yeah. As you could tell, she's kind of now in this new look. She's kind of a mixture between the main five, at least. Like okay, for example, she has the tail of Carly. She has the wings of Air Slash. She has the base of Raptor. She has the claws of Fletcher, and she has the roller skates of Maru. I know Maru got the short end of the stick here. I didn't mean for that to happen. It's just like everything else was kind of taken. I mean, and I wanted something to stand with Maru. I guess another part is like her long tail is kind of like Maru's, but like it's not at the same time since it's in the base of Carly's tail. So yeah. So this is Mary, the newest member. I've heard a lot of good reviews on her so far. So some of you are at least liking her, which is good. But okay. I'm not gonna explain everyone, but the last person I feel like I should explain. Well, wait. Well, actually, maybe there should be two others I should explain. But okay, we have the big bad, the Darth Vader of Zord Organic, to say, if you will, or the Megatron to say. This is Shadow Fear. Shadow Fear, as you could tell, he was once Stevelin. And okay, if you watch the original series, he looks completely different. Okay, that's because he kind of grew. But okay, Shadow Fear, he is like a broken spirit, but like that broken spirit has been corrupted because the darkness that was soon in him. So okay, okay. I hope this is not all confusing for you all, since I am trying to explain this as best as I can. But okay, but okay. So much of his humanity has gone away to the point like that it feels like there's not any left. So there's only probably pure evil now who just wants to corrode, the universe in darkness to feel his pain. So yeah, Shadow Fear. I feel like he's honestly my second or third favorite character in Zoro Organics because like I feel like I went into so much depth with him, honestly. And yeah. So yeah, if you're wondering, this form is called Ultimate Fear, but honestly, I just use this to represent Shadow Fear as a whole because like I find the design way too cool. But I will admit the new sketched revamp design probably looks kind of cooler. But okay, now we have his Starscream to say the least. Web control. Now, okay, I feel like I've already said enough of these character backgrounds to say who they are, but sorry. But okay, with web control, he is the Starscream to Shadow Fear, basically. He isn't as treacherous or, one as manipulate as Starscream is because he doesn't want to really betray him like that, but like okay, but okay. Web control can be a bit of a coward because where he comes from, he was just an ordinary spider, but then a black orb that creates shadow orgs turn him into this. And his main power is like his horn can basically like spread like a corrosion to like a web that he makes from right here, and he could shoot it to control others. And I know this original puppet sucks so much ass, but I am gonna remake it in a way. I maybe just again like and okay, if you're wondering where his horn is in the movie, it get cuts off, leading him to his death. But will he return? I don't know. That's for you to decide, or for me to decide. I don't know. Okay, I feel like I've said too much. Okay, but I feel like that's enough characters to say so far that are at least important to me. Okay, everyone is important in their own way, but just like the ones I feel like that are important. I feel like I've said them all. And okay, I feel like this life has gone on long enough, and I feel like I've said enough that I needed to for the lore of Zord Organic. So, sorry, my mom came in, but to anyone listening or still here, I hope you all enjoyed. This has definitely been a very fun live stream to do, and I'm glad I got this far. I'm still mad this is the longest one, and I could have said this all in maybe the first live stream, hey, but hey, at least you all stick around long enough to hear my storytelling, or at least the story I've made so far. Trust me, I do have plans for the future, and trust me, season 3 is gonna be crazy. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have said that, shouldn't I? But yeah. But yeah, thank you all for sticking around. Before I go, any other questions you like for me to answer? Oh wait, don't worry. Okay. Do you all like wait, okay. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like, a bit like nosy here, but like did you at least all like me talking about my characters? You know, and they were confusing, right? S- Sorry, it's just like I don't get much feedback on this series as I wish, so I don't really know if anyone besides my friends like these. Hi. Uh, that's okay. Any other questions about the characters or just to me in general? I will admit though, the Zorganic lore from on out is kind of more inspired now by Bionicle. I will admit on that part. I think it. I think it might be because. Yeah, I know, because I made Huskers during a time where like a lot of series like Sammy Scales were getting popular because of that, and plus, Indie or Super Smash, as you know him, promoted it, helped me promote it a lot. So I do hope in this live stream though, it did help all of you maybe get interested in watching the series since yes, I will admit the first season may not hold up as much as season 2 is right now, or wait, never mind. The first episode of season 2 sucks in my opinion. Gosh, it goes on for so long. But hey, I hope you are at least interested in watching it since that would help me out a lot. I mean, hey, before I started as organic and made Huskers, I was just, an average plush tuber. Now I'm looking to become more than that. Oh, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're watching it. Okay. Any other questions before I go? Since I know I said that like a few minutes ago, but okay, I'll this will be the last question before I go. So, any others? 40 minutes. Wow. So, if I just combine this with the other two, I think I've gotten almost 2 hours. Almost. And hey, maybe I'll do another live stream like this if you all really want it. Since this was fun, I will admit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes to see if someone's typing in a question. Am I really the one who just likes using speaker a lot? Yeah, I know I make a lot of errors here and there, but like I don't know, it just helps me get my text, question in really. Well, I mean like comments, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, also the place to find anything. It was fun hearing your theories for Zord Organic. I I I appreciate it, Leobi. I really appreciate it. And you have a good day too. I'm glad everyone here had a good day as well. If you did, of course. I did too. I hope everyone here also did. So yeah. Until then, this is the end of Optimus FNAF. The this has been Optimus FNAF 6. Uh, signing out. What a terrible intro. I'm sorry. Air Slash, can you handle it? Fine. Everyone, thank you for watching the live stream. We hope you had a fun time. Yes, we had to restart it 3 times, but hey, at least we had a good time doing it. So, anyways, we hope you all enjoyed and have a Zordific day. Zordific again? Are you kidding me? Shut up, Rob.